welcome to another segment of Delta Sip. I am Angela Buckner here, and I have my football analyst with me, and his name is Roger Simpson. Before we bring Roger in, we want to ask that you please subscribe to the Mike Magazine on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Yes, your girl is on TikTok. So tonight, we know that Tampa Bay Buccaneers, right? Tom Brady, okay? Tampa Bay, the T and the B, all of it just seems to go together so beautifully. Now, we know they won the game tonight. And so my timeline has been having so many people talking about bandwagon people, talking about a lot of different folks who are claiming to be fans of Tampa Bay, when in actuality, if you ask a Tampa Bay fan, they'll say, I'm a Tom Brady fan. They'll say, I'm following Tom Brady, right? And so I have brought along my football analyst, Mr. Roger Simpson, to tell you a little bit about what's going on in the world of football as it relates to Tampa Bay heading to the Super Bowl. Give me just a second, and I'm going to bring him in. Roger Simpson.
What it do? Hey, what's happening?
How you doing?
How you doing, man?
Listen, so look, you know a lot of people are going to be upset with you when they hear you start talking about Tampa Bay Buccaneers because you didn't start out that way. Let you have the floor.
No, I really didn't start out that way. And all the folks that I jumped ship, I'm not a true Buccaneer fan, but I'm a true Tom Brady fan. And see, that's the problem that they didn't know. I'm a true Tom Brady fan. So it's not like I'm just.
Uh-huh. You said so it's not like you doing what? Look like somebody trying to call him. And so while he's saying that, let me explain a little something. We live in a free country. We live in a free world. And if people want to jump ship, if they want to support just Tom Brady, then they can do just that. This is a free world. Now, go ahead. What were you about to say?
You hear me now?
Yes, turn your TV down a little bit.
Yeah, ma'am.
But you know they're going to be upset with you because you were a Patriots fan, right?
Yes, ma'am. I was a diehard Patriot fan.
What happened?
When Tom Brady left, I left. When he broke up with the family, I broke up with him too.
Roger, that's not right.
Well, I'm just saying I was not a true New England Patriot fan. I mean, I was a true Tom Brady fan.
So is that quite all right to jump ship like what you did now?
Well, you know, it's one hand is apples and one hand is oranges. Now you pick your one. You pick the one you want.
Look, let's talk about the last time Tampa Bay went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since they went to the Super Bowl now. That was back in 2002 or 3. They went to the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl 37.
Okay, that was under Gruden. Now,
okay. Now, we had someone from our hometown who actually played defensive tackle. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, that's his name was Ellis Williams. You know, I had the honor of coaching him 1 year in high school while he was at Gentry High School.
Oh wow!
So yeah. But he was a great athlete. I mean, he was very, very disciplined. I mean,
He
went
was
to
All
Mississippi State.
American.
Yeah, I mean, he went to Mississippi State. Yeah, all that.
All that. And man, they actually went to the Super Bowl. And that Super Bowl win was like a win for everyone who went to Gentry.
Yeah, because Michael Spur. Yeah.
Everyone who went to Mississippi State, because he brought that win home to us. We felt like Tampa Bay was ours.
Exactly. I totally agree.
So now it's 2021. Tom Brady beat out Drew Brees. And, Aaron Rodgers. I told my husband, I said, baby, Tom Brady gonna win today. They're gonna win. And I said, just mark my words. Well, they seem to be losing a little bit. And then I was sitting in here bracing myself for an interview, and I heard the TV say Tampa Bay will be going to the Super Bowl. And my husband heard me on my way in there. And I said, didn't I tell you? But didn't I tell you? Man, let me tell you something. Patriots went and got Cam Newton.
Right.
Cam Newton, unfortunately, got sick. And things just started, it seemingly started spiraling downward from there. And I think they put too much hope in one person.
Well, I wouldn't say they put too much hope in one person. I believe that COVID-19 played a big part in this whole scenario because a lot of athletes got sick and they couldn't play. Now, once you get quarantined, you out for 2 weeks. And I think Cam got sick about a couple of times.
Okay.
With that COVID, and he was out. He couldn't play football.
Right.
So and that played a big part of it too. But like I say, I mean, New England was the superpower, and I was riding their coattail. Yes, I did. But when Brady left, I left too.
Now let's talk about the weather, because whenever I see a game being played and it's getting down to the wire, I'll ask my husband, where are they playing at? Well, they didn't play in Florida. They played in Aaron Rodgers type weather.
In Green Bay. It looked I was kind of shocked when I was looking at the game because it looked kind of pretty and sunny.
Yeah.
But it was cold. It was like 30 degrees, but it wasn't snowing.
Right.
But I said, Lord, please. But guess what? Brady used to that in New England.
That's what I told my husband.
So it ain't no big issue. That's why they called him the GOAT. He could play in all types of weather. That's why he got 6 Super Bowl. That's why he got 6 Super Bowl rings and finna get another one.
You think, okay, so Roger Simpson just called the Super Bowl. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I just called the Super Bowl.
You just called the Super Bowl win, and you said Tom Brady.
I ain't worried about Buffalo and Kansas City. I ain't worried about Buffalo and Kansas City. I don't care about that game. Kansas, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is gonna win this Super Bowl.
You heard it first, right here on Delta Sip with the Mike Magazine with football and
by 2 touchdowns.
By two touchdowns.
That's right.
Listen, when I asked my husband, I said, where are they playing at? And I said, check the temperature. He checked the temperature. I said, this is Tom Brady's weather. This is Tom Brady's weather. The other guys just need to pull their weight. And that's exactly what happened.
That's right. That's absolutely right. But Tom Brady is a unique type of quarterback.
And you say this because
he's not used to throwing, like his head coach want him to throw deep down the field. And Tom Brady is not a deep thrower. So once they got on the same pace, hey, let me do the way I do. Mm-hmm. I got 6 Super Bowls under my belt. Let me do this the way I'm supposed to do it. And so he let Tom Brady do his own thing, and they see what happened. Huh?
Okay, so you said they let.
He's like an underneath quarterback. He throw short, and then go deep. Right. But see, that head coach wanted him to throw deep all the time. That's not his style.
Roger, what happened to Baltimore Ravens this year?
You know what? I think they were too hyped.
Okay.
England was talking too much noise. He was talking too much noise, and the defense just gave away on him. He can't run all the time. The quarterback cannot run and win a game.
Right. That's
period.
Right. And see what'll happen. See, what'll happen is what has happened this year. He's burnt out.
He burned out. You tried to ride that horse too long. Sometimes you gotta let that horse rest.
Hey.
And let the running back do the job, or the wide receiver do the job.
That's right.
But they worked him too much.
But see, he's a young.
And that's
man.
what it was.
He's a young man, and I believe they were expecting a miracle this year, and it just didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Well, they ran like a 4-4 defense against him, and then they changed it to a 3-5, where they had one man to shadow him and watch every move that he make. So if he tried to break out that pocket, they had their strong safety to come down and tackle him.
Listen.
So they really changed the defense up a lot with it.
Let's run back to Tampa Bay for a second.
All right.
It's rumored out there that Super Bowl didn't actually belong to the coach who led them down there to the Super Bowl.
Where you hear that from? Where you hear that? Wait, hold on. Where you hear that from, man? Where you hear that from? See, somebody been in your ear.
I heard Tony Dungy warmed the team up. Let's talk about that. But he had to leave. What happened, Roger? What happened?
Well, I think that year they had a 7-8 record. I think a 7-8 record or something like that. And I guess the owners decided that Tony Dungy couldn't get the job done. And then they gave the job to Gruden, and then they went on and won the Super Bowl. So yes, everybody said that was Tony Dungy's team. Everybody said that was Tony Dungy's team, which he was a team, because Gruden come right in there and win a Super Bowl, and he can't claim that. He can't claim that Super Bowl.
But he did.
He can't claim that Super Bowl.
Hey, did you have hope for Tampa Bay when they said Brady was breaking away from the Patriots?
I ain't never doubted Tom Brady. Period.
Never.
I ain't never read my lips. My lips.
Yeah.
I never doubted Tom Brady. Ever. He is the GOAT. He is the GOAT.
Now you know
to all them other bandwagon, ma'am.
You know you're gonna make some people upset by saying that, right?
I don't care. I don't care. Tom Brady is the GOAT. And now Ken folks got mad with me. They take Breeze is the GOAT, or Aaron Rodgers is the GOAT. Ha ha ha. But Tom Brady is the man. Ever since he left Michigan, ever since he left the University of Michigan, when he went to New England, he was destined for greatness.
Wow. Do you
That's
think
right.
After now?
That's right.
Let me ask you something. Do you believe that after this year, Tom Brady will be through?
No, I think he got something to prove. I think, you know what? Legends always have something to prove. Like they thought he could go into Tampa and win a Super Bowl. Now he had won a Super Bowl in Tampa. I mean, he really doesn't have nothing to lose. He should go out on top, but we'll see what happens next year.
Okay. So
we'll see what happens next year.
I don't think at any point of this football season that Tom Brady ever got sick. He was fortunate enough to go into this season and remain free of any type of ailments or getting coronavirus, if you will. Now,
well, you just got to understand one thing. Tom Brady, 42 years old, have to condition his body. And he know what it takes to be successful. He ain't gonna be going out, going buy some pizza or anything like that. He's gonna go home, he's gonna rest, and he's gonna stay in the house till it's time to go to practice. That's just how it is with him. You got to condition yourself for a season. You got 16 games to play.
Wow.
So
listen, he changed from one division to the other. And I felt personally that because they put so much hype into Cam Newton, that Tom Brady was going to meet the Patriots at the Super Bowl. Didn't happen.
You know what? It didn't happen. And it wasn't going to happen. Cam Newton did. Let's say this. Okay, I'll go on the line and say this. Cam Newton didn't have all the horses around him like Brady did when he was at the Patriots.
Okay.
Cam Newton didn't have all the horses around him like Tom Brady did. But see, they surrounded Tom Brady in Tampa Bay with the horses.
Mm-hmm.
But they just jailed quicker this year. It didn't have to be next year or after that. They jailed this year and went to the Super Bowl. So Cam didn't really have the horses.
Wow. So I mean, he tried. Talk a little bit about the Steelers. What happened with Pittsburgh, man? We got a lot of Super Bowl rings too. Now that's my team. That's me.
Y'all ain't got but 2 Super Bowl rings on the coach. The current coach, y'all don't have 2 Super Bowl rings under him. Your quarterback need to retire. He's too big. He can't move, and he need to retire.
Take it back.
Now he was all right. Y'all going 11-0 and la 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 la. But in the end, in the back end,
yeah.
You know, it ain't. You know, it's like the turtle in the hair.
Uh-huh.
It ain't who started the race. It's who finished the race.
Uh-huh.
It's how you finish the race. And so Pittsburgh started out zoom 11-0. Then on that back end, that turtle slowly walked them down. And that's what it was, you know. They just didn't maintain.
What happened to Drew Brees? Is that Jameis' team, the Saints?
Yeah, that Jameis team.
What happened?
Well, I know I shouldn't say this on TV. I really don't. I don't think I should say this on live. But you know, somebody betted me a nice little taste of money. But do I supposed to say it on? Can I say it on live?
Let me make this disclaimer.
And I want
the views. The views
expressed. Okay.
The views and opinions expressed do not represent the Mike Magazine. No, say what you about to say, Roger.
Well, I want a little taste of money on that game because I betted a few people.
Listen. Was it that Breeze is just old and tired, or I mean, what?
Well, Drew Brees quarterback. I give benefit what benefits are. Drew Brees had his team was banged up. I'll give him credit. Thomas was banged up. Camaro was banged up. I mean, he just didn't have the horsepower that he needed. Mm-hmm. They were banged up. But it was a great time. They were banged up when my team came down there in the dome. When Tampa Bay came in the dome. So
I saw Bernie Sanders.
I mean, you know,
look, I saw Bernie Sanders sitting outside of the stadium.
Inauguration.
No,
man, that Bernie. I mean, y'all went. That man went
for the Saints.
That man that went viral. That man that went viral sitting like that.
Mm-hmm.
It done went viral. He's sitting like that.
Yes, I thought that was hilarious. We got a new president.
So
we got a new president. We got
and we got a black vice president.
Uh-huh.
Skate week, skate week. Hey, I don't care. She could be an AKA.
Cute.
I ain't got no problem with that.
Do cute
I'm
old
just it's
Shay?
just a long time coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, we don't do that now. We don't do that now.
What what
We're gonna keep that down low now. We don't do that.
what
We don't do
what do
that.
cute
But
olds
I am
do?
so happy that I'm so happy. I am so I am so happy that we have a black I am so happy that we have a black vice president, a female black president. I
Uh-huh.
mean, we have come a long way. I mean, Black History Month is next month, and I want to let everybody know that is a blessing, and whatever Martin Luther King did in the civil rights movement didn't go in vain.
Mm-hmm.
So hats off to the AKA with the black vice president. I mean, they're gonna do a great job, and it's just a blessing.
Hey, I thought it was great to look down my timeline and see so many women wearing their pearls with the chucks. I mean, they were just supporting.
Yeah.
They were really supporting and just
Yes, ma'am.
welcoming her um, to run the
Yes,
nation.
ma'am.
Now, I tell anybody, we don't
Man,
know
that's
what's
great.
ahead. We do not know what's ahead.
And guess
However,
what? And since that's right.
so with that
You are
being
so
said,
right.
look, with that being said, let me get a score from you. Now, when Tampa Bay won,
Okay.
when Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl 37, the Bucks had 48 and the Raiders had 21. What do you say the score will be this time? Just guessing.
Now let me explain something to you. We will have to see now.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't want to go out on a limb yet till after the last game. I don't want
Okay.
to go out the limb because the Buffalo. It probably we gonna beat Buffalo probably about 21 points.
Okay.
Now Kansas City. I'm not gonna go out on a limb and set the score with them.
Okay.
So
So
I'm gonna be quiet till after that game and who's gonna be in the Super Bowl. And I'll give you my prediction then.
okay. With it is what it is. Thank you so much for giving your spiel as it relates to football and the Buccaneers going to the Super Bowl. Man, this thing is something. I would love to talk to Ellis Williams. Anybody, if you're out there, you're listening. We're sitting here talking to Roger Simpson, my football analyst for the Mike magazine, and
Amen.
he's given his spiel on how he felt about what happened on today, with him not being a Patriots fan anymore, right? And so he was able to even justify. Say it again.
Amen.
He was even able to justify why he was no longer a Patriots fan. He told you. You heard it here first. And you don't even have to hear it anymore. That he is a Tom Brady fan. Okay? Let's make sure we get that straight and keep it straight. Okay? And my husband is a Patriots. But guess what he said? He even made a post. Said he a Tom Brady fan. So I'm going to get him a jersey that say Tom Brady fan. No affiliation and anything like that. Just Tom Brady. He's a brand all
That's right.
within himself. But I know Tampa is so glad to have Tom Brady on their team, man. And I can only imagine that. I can only imagine how they are feeling right now. The team
Yeah.
that was there at the Super Bowl, man. I bet
It's
you
been a
they
long.
are
It's been a long.
talking.
It's been. That's right. It's been a long
Look,
time coming.
I was on Twitter. I saw Warren Sapp posted. Man, people are just they're probably just feeling all of the same emotions all over again. And I know they know that with Tom Brady, they did not make a mistake. They know they
That's
did
right.
not make a mistake with Tom Brady.
And everybody in Indianola should be jumping up for joy because guess what? We had two homeboys used to play on that team. Two. The all American Michael Spurlock and Ellis Williams.
Yes. That's right.
And guess what though? They
Yeah.
you said that Michael Spurlock got a record down there for the longest kickoff return.
No way.
Yeah, he's in the record book for holding the longest kickoff, the first kickoff return. The
Listen,
first kickoff return Tampa Bay ever had. Michael Spurlock gave it to him.
listen, hold up. I got somebody said, don't bet against Brady. Don't bet against Brady. That's right. That's right. Let me, Dekeitha, would you like to come in on this? Because I got a show coming up, y'all. I need to talk to Mr. Dekeitha Stamps. We gonna see what's going on down in Jacktown. Hello, somebody.
Oh,
Hey,
hey, let me tell you something now.
say,
Hey, they better not beat up on my team too bad. Like, you know, I'm a Valley man now.
okay,
I'm a Valley
okay.
man. That's why I play my ball at Valley. I don't want to hear that drama. Gonna
Well,
beat
you
up on my
know,
team.
and speaking of football in Valley, you know, the first game will be against Jackson State. Jackson State. Okay, Dekeitha, I'll cue you up and we'll come on. I'll send you everything so we can get started with your show in just a second. Yes, man, listen. We are going to be playing. When I say we, I am a Valley graduate myself. We'll be playing against Jackson State University, and we have Deion Sanders, who is down there in that area, bringing a lot of prestige to a lot more prestige to Jackson State, and people are tuning in and waiting. They are greatly anticipating to see what it is that primetime has to bring to the table, because you know we already know when Valley come through with Dancy that we're gonna mop the floor with them, because we got the master plan. We know exactly what needs to be done to beat Deion Sanders. Hey, and tell him to get at me so we can talk a little trash and you know and see what it is that's going on in the Jackson area, because I'm telling you, the Mississippi Delta gonna bring it. We gonna bring it. Now, with that being said, I am going to go on and call it a night, and I'm getting ready to bring you back Mr. Dekeitha Stamps, because we gotta see what's going on in Jacktown.